Good evening and welcome to Poetry Mixtape, the Summer Solstice edition. I will be your VJ for tonight. I will be spinning the very best videos from some amazing poets. I thought I'd start with a banger. It's Hollie McNish with The Kids Are Alright.
Hi, I thought I'd read a poem today that I've written recently, and I guess it's for any parents or carers that are feeling a bit guilty at the moment about the amount of screens they're allowing their kids to watch while they try and juggle homeschooling and childcare and work and whatever else you're juggling. So it's called The Kids Are Alright, and I wrote it after I'd let my daughter go on her computer for ages and I was feeling a bit guilty, and then when I asked her what she'd been doing, she showed me this massive bloody like 3-tiered castle thing that she was building on Minecraft, and I just thought, actually, great. So yeah, this is for anyone. So it's called The Kids Are Alright, or Poem to Make Me Feel Better About My Kid Playing 4 hours of computer games while I work from home. Offer your hands, but stop pointing your fingers. Stop feeling guilty. The kids are all right. The kids are not stupid. The kids are not feckless. The kids are not slobs. The kids still want to climb trees. The kids are still cartwheeling. The kids are still discussing who they'd kiss or slap or snog. On their iPads and their screens, the kids are building castles out of pixelated cubes. The kids are raising mythic pets. The kids are trading unicorns for neon-grown giraffes. On YouTube, they have learned to make slime from your shaving gel. On TikTok, mimic dance moves 1,000,000 times more skillful than your Macarena days. The kids, they're okay, I think. It's us I'm worried for. Scowling from our sofas, one generation up, parroting the guilt our elders felt for us.
Right now it seems that lots of babies are being born. I'd like to say hi to my cousin Gemma, who's made 2 little gorgeous twin boys. And maybe quite a few of you are lucky enough to be making lockdown babies or even practicing for them. This next poem, again by Hollie, is called Pink and Blue, and it's about how we raise each other.
Pink or blue? Pink or blue? Pink or blue? Go. Baby grows for blue with robots on. Baby grows for pink, no robots on. Baby grows for pink with flowers on. Baby grows for blue, no flowers on. Little pink picks a daisy chain. Great. Little blue picks a daisy chain. Gay. Little blue climbs a tree. Strong boy. Little pink climbs a tree. Tomboy. Pink falls down. Pink is given more hugs. Pink tears are loud. Blue tears must man up. Grow some bollocks, toughen up. Don't be such a girl, blue. Now blue hair is cut short, pink hair is let long. Pink is given toy dolls, blue is given toy guns. Pink is told to be cute, blue is told to be bigger. Pink shoes, no grip, blue shoes, no glitter. Now blue legs start growing hair and pink legs start growing hair. Blue is told it's manly, pink is told to shave theirs. Blue is shown as blood, in action, films, fights, pride. Pink starts bleeding every month, told blood, shh, shame, hide. Pink discovers lust, wrong. Blue discovers lust, nice. Now blue is called a player, but pink is called a sket. Pink is told they glow, but blue is told they sweat. Blue is told they wank, pink is told they sin. Or blue is called a pussy, pink is called a bitch.
Now pink is told to be a lady, do not spit, swear, smell. Blue is told to be a man, do not cry or ask for help. Blue is told to man up, pink is told to make up. Blue is told to stay strong, pink is told to stay young. Blue is told to get rich, pink is told to want kids. Blue is told they mansplain, pink is told they gossip. Blue is told they're bosses, pink is told they're bossy. Blue is given breakdowns, pink is given Botox. Cunnilingus is censored more than rape scenes or blowjobs. Blue is told, this makes a man. Pink is told, this makes a girl. Babies born in naked flesh, welcome to the world.
Powerful stuff. Next up, I'm going to read a poem for you by Toria Garbutt, who is a phenomenal, amazing performance poet. She's my friend as well. That's nice, isn't it? This is the last poem about parenting before we move on to other topics. Bird that got away. My youngest boy, he squeaks for words. Roses killed a bird. I am myself with the sweeping brush shuffle, half looking into the kitchen. The cat slinks slyly into sight, slitty, wild eyes, wiser now, feather stuck to nose like a prize. I'm disgusted and loveless, a hole gapes in my stomach. The children hide, we can't look, we turn our backs on our pet, repulsed, and suddenly scratching. Frantic, tiny taps on tiles, it lifts and hits, misses in its panic, alerts the cat, who turns back, its last chance. It gives all, flies high now, hits a wall, but don't stop trying till it sees light and trees. I throw open the window and the bird is free. Oh, I like that, Toria. I really like that. It makes me think, is it about a bird? Or is the bird like a metaphor for other things that like to be free, like women? Next, I'm going to play 3 poems back to back, spin those tunes. 3 poems by 3 emerging spoken word artists. First up, we'll have Eleanor Askoff with her poem Spring. Swiftly followed by Sharina Lee Satie with her poem Hope. And then finally, Carla Mella with Sunshine. I hope you enjoy these 3. See you in a bit.
It feels like there's a flower in my chest. With you, you give me a spring in my step. You push away the autumn leaves, the dust, the dirt. So I can finally breathe. Your warmth radiates and hydrates my dandelion lungs. Spring has just sprung, but soon our summer of heat will commence. Don't build a fence around my hyacinth heart. Let my love grow freely and unruly, and we'll see how it goes. You never know how long it takes for a flower to grow.
Hope is. Hope is longing. It's craving, it's wanting, it's wishing. It's yearning, it's missing. It's wanting more from the life you are living. Hope is breathing. It's trusting in the oxygen you inhale deep into your lungs, to circulate the blood vessels around your heart and trust that a new day comes. Hope is knowing that when autumn leaves fall, they will soon be reborn in spring. Hope is not worrying. Hope is believing in the not all-seeing. It's trusting in that heart beating and seeing beyond the human being. It's seeing the soul and not having any control of what happens next. Hope is believing in the scriptures and the texts. Hope is the last string of desperation, the window to the unknown. It's tiptoeing over raging riverbanks with broken pebbled stones. Hope is your bridge to humanity, your link to life, to what could be, if you put your trust in reality. Hope is smiling. It's smiling knowing that one day will come when you've overcome every single thought that made your body numb, that messed with your internal system, that once caused your organs to fail. Hope is repairing the damage of the train tracks that once derailed. Hope is calling upon a full moon, wishing for the clouds to part. Hope is filling this loneliness deep within one's heart. It's hoping, it's needing, it's believing in everything that you are not sure of yourself. It's fighting that self-doubt that's eating away at your health. Hope is an eternal wave of light that reassures the soul, possessing that power, that right, that only you are in control of your destiny. But it's believing in that message, that universal truth, that has the power to soothe this deep ache, this uncertainty. Hope is breathing in from now to eternity. It's believing, it's not seeing, it's believing. It's one's heart beating. Hope is.
Sometimes you've got to be your own mother, lover, significant other, grab your own outstretched hand, pull yourself up and blink back the water. Stand a little taller, smooth down your crumpled clothes, clench your trembling jaw and stop staring down at your shoes, at the floor. You don't belong down there. Lift your head, my love, tilt it up to the sky. See that big yellow circle hanging up high? That's you. You are sunshine. And don't let them tell you aren't, because they're wrong, they're wrong, they're wrong, they're all wrong.
Big up for our amazing poetry talent. If you've only just joined us, happy summer solstice. We've got a mixtape of different poetry and poems and poets and actors reading poems and people we know reading poems, and just, you know, a big poetry loving, really, you know, peace out. So next up we've got a wonderful actress called Coral Sinclair, who is a graduate from ALRA, which is an amazing drama school, and Coral has worked a lot with the old courts, and we just think she's amazing balls. So I asked Coral to pick a favourite poem, and she picked a poem called Bath by Amy Lowell. Amy Lowell is an American poet who won the Pulitzer Prize, and she's pretty amazing. This is
Bath by Amy Lowell. The day is fresh washed and fair, and there is a smell of tulips and narcissus in the air. The sunshine pours in at the bathroom window and bores through the water in the bathtub in lathes and planes of greenish white. It cleaves the water into flaws like a jewel and cracks it to bright light. Little spots of sunshine lie on the surface of the water and dance, dance, and their reflections wobble deliciously over the ceiling. A stir of my finger sets them whirring, reeling. I move a foot, and the planes of light in the water jar. I lie back and laugh, and let the green-white water, the sun-flawed beryl water, flow over me. The day is almost too bright to bear. The green water covers me from the too bright day. I will lie here a while and play with the water and the sunspots. The sky is blue and high. A crow flaps by the window, and there is a whiff of tulips and narcissus in the air.
Oh, thanks, Coral, for that. Coral has kind of segued us sensuously into the next part of the evening. I'd like to introduce to you Salena Godden. Salena Godden is a super talented human being. I'm just in awe. If you get the chance to see her live, please do. She's just, I don't know, I've got so much respect for her. And this poem kind of refers to a well-known book, and it kind of thinks about what they said about the Salem witches and Goody Proctor, and you know, what a lot of people are pointing their witchy fingers at the moment.
I saw Goody Proctor jogging without a face mask. I saw Goody Proctor jogging without a face mask. I saw Goody Proctor jogging without a face mask. I saw Goody Proctor and John Proctor walking side by side, holding hands, two abreast with devil's breath. I saw Goody Proctor clapping for the NHS. She were too very close to her neighbour, and both without bra or manners. I saw Goody Proctor under the full moon this very week. She was a-gazing up with unwashed hands and naked unshaved legs and virus eyes. I saw Goody Proctor and John Proctor. They were not near home, and they were under the open sky sun, and they had 2 whole toilet rolls each in merriment. I saw Abigail Williams and Elizabeth Proctor together, and close as devil's breath, with eggy mouth and knotted hair, and no lipstick nor hand sanitizer. I saw Goody Proctor doing yoga with a black cat, and she did warrior pose. 'Twas the dance of a devil's whore. I saw Goody Proctor have a double Baileys with her breakfast coffee to take the edge off. I saw Goody Proctor cough once, cough twice, and then thrice cough, and her phlegm was the black of Satan's cock, and her droplets made sick all. I saw Goody Nurse be told she be unwelcome, an immigrant of foreign blood. I saw Goody Nurse unpaid proper, and made to risk her own life for nowt but a hand clapping.
I thought I'd share another one of Selena's poems that changed my attitude to the word tits. Thought it was a bit of a cheeky word, really. And then when I went touring with Salena and I heard him perform it about 5 times, I was like, no, I'm done with the word tits. So this is kind of a poem about how people argue over nothing and try and outdo each other, and actually it's a bit silly. If you don't like nipples, avert your eyes now for the next 5 minutes and then pop back in a bit, or fast forward it, if you're watching it after summer solstice. Come on, Salena, show us what you've got.
Tits are fine, the tits are fine, the other tits, my tits are more feminist than your tits, my tits are more feminist than yours, no, my tits are more feminist than your tits, my tits are more feminist than yours. That is good tits.
My tits are feminist tits. No, my tits are more feminist than your tits. My tits are more feminist than yours. No, my tits. No, my tits. No, my tits. No, My tits. My tits are gay tits. My tits are lesbian tits. My tits are minority tits. My tits are black tits. My tits are more black than your black tits. My tits are the feminist black tits. My tits are trans tits. My tits identify as women's tits. My tits have no say. My tits have no voice. My tits have no choice. My tits have no vote. My tits have got no space to be tits. Tits are more feminist than your tits. My tits are more feminist than yours. No, my tits are more feminist than your tits. Her tits, my tits, your tits. Her tits are good tits, her tits are productive tits. Her tits breastfed her babies. Her tits breastfeed in public. Her tits are leaking milk. Those tits are disgusting tits. Look at those milky tits. Look at those tits. Look at those tits. Her tits are childless. Her tits are just for titillation. Her tits are fake plastic boob job tits. Her tits are naked tits. Naked booby tits. Shame on her tits. Her tits are aging badly. Her tits were legends. Her tits are Scientology tits now. Her tits were seen drunk in public. One tit popped out. I could see some side boob. Side boob. I could see some side boob. Side boob. Did you see some side boob? Side boob. Can you see some side boob? Side boob. What the fuck is side boob? Side boob. Those tits are not real women's tits. Those tits don't do the school run. Those tits don't juggle both motherhood tits and career tits. Those are not the tits of a working mother. Those tits are active tits, positive and sporty tits. Her tits are running a marathon for cancer and tits. For cancer and tits, let's support the tits. For cancer and tits, let's support the tits. My tits drank gin all night and cried. My tits have been naughty. Don't judge my tits. Don't judge my tits. Walk a mile in my bra. See how you like them tits. See how you like them tits. Her tits were asking for it. Her tits are begging for it. Those are the tits of a whore. Stop. Tits. No. Stop. Sign this petition. 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 Sign this petition. Because my tits are more feminist than your tits. No, my tits are feminist tits. Bitch tits. Bitter tits. Cunty tits. Subtweet tits. Anti-tits. 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 Resting. Bitch. Tits. Resting. Bitch. Tits. Those are my sister's tits, because we are all sisters, and we all have tits. Would you talk to your mother's tits like that? Would you? Think about it. Think about it. Think about tits. Think about it. Think about it. Your daughter will have tits one day. Stop abusing the tits, rape tits, hurt tits, benefit cut tits, vulnerable tits. Her tits have no love, her tits have no home, her tits are refugee tits, those tits are at war, those tits sit in a prison camp, those tits are immigrant tits, drowning in the ocean tits, tits on opposite side of the barbed wire fence tits, murdered tits, murdered tits. I loved my first bra, it was a 32 AA, now my tits are a double D. Tits are temporary, tits come and go. Tits are like teeth. Now breathe, focus, think about your tits. Think about them, you grew those tits all on your own. All tits are equal, but some tits are more equal than others. I think women should do what the fuck they like with their own tits. To bra or not to bra, it's not a question. You don't have to be such a dick about tits. Can everyone stop being such a dick about tits? Can everyone stop being such a dick about tits? 'Cause all we are saying is give tits some peace. All we are saying is give tits a chance.
Side boob, side boob. I can see some side boob, side boob, side boob. Have you seen some side boob? Can you see some side boob? What the fuck is side boob? Fucking side boob.
Okay, so we're moving to our final two artists in this evening's poetry mixtape. This next poet is called Shirley May. She's based in Manchester. I've known her for many years. She's well known for all her amazing development work with young writers, but she's a cracking poet in her own right, and her book's recently come out. But I'll share more from her book in a couple of weeks' time. Tonight, I just thought I'd focus on her being a little bit cheeky. So here are 2 cheeky poems by Shirley May.
My nipples rise to meet sweet erections. Stay a little while. I got into bed with nothing on, laid beside the one I love. A night of passion was in my head. And he turned to me and said, "Woman, put on your clothes, you got to catch a cold." I say, "Man, what is in your head? You got a naked, sexy, biggish, fat woman in your bed." And he said, "Oh, I see." He actually said, "Feel this. Come close to me." Oh, was such a wonderful sound. The sweet loving did surround us. He was more than close to me. Bone of my bone. Flesh of my flesh, one body, and there was begatting and begatting. We only got 2 children. I'm begatting, I'm begatting, I'm begatting, I'm begatting. I've never been so nervous at a poetry. There's a poet, 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 there's a poet. She's everywhere, poet, musician, oh my God. She's a sister, but a traitor to the cause, or is she? With legs up to her larynx and a bust size that equals Twin Peaks. She flutters her eyelashes and smiles. Where she thinks you're looking, she pretends to feel a little unsure and insecure. But you and I know her. We've had a sisterly rap, and she's on the hunt now, a man she gone trap. Just like the Black Widow, she tempts you with her loving sweetness that knows no end. She promises you and promises you and promises you and promises you, and she says you can enter my sticky web. She eats meat at her leisure. And only the waste remains. Then she moves on to the next meal. Feasting is her goal on those in her path, those who don't want to see the game she plays. She's the vixen, and she will not be tamed. Thank you.
I thought it was a little bit cheeky of me to read a poem by Toria and not let you meet her herself. I thought I'd share 2 poems by Toria, one remembering a first kiss and the other just an absolute love of summer and going out and all those crazy things we wish we were doing. Have a lovely evening, enjoy these next 2 pieces.
My first ever kiss was John Paul Kowalczyk, Kowalczyk. His mum was called Julie and his granddad was Polish, and I know this because I'd loved him for years. Held his hand in my head hundreds of times, hoped and hoped one day he'd be mine, but I was fat. And then in year 6 I got fit and he asked me out. Wow man, I couldn't believe it. Girls swarmed around like bees, socks pulled up right at knees. John Paul says, will you meet him? Me with my boyfriend and them with theirs. 6 of us lined up in pairs against concrete wall at Sports Centre. Necking. We necked loads after that. In Ginnells, in quarries, down Park, in Quack. You cogged me up Broomhill and back, me night in shining shell suit. Do you remember that time on my bed? You tasted like chicken tikka. Your tongue were proper freezing, you were eager. You went, let's kiss like they do it on telly. Grabbed my face in your hands and squished your lips all over mine, and all the time I'm feeling sorry for chicken. Thinking how your breath was stinking of spices and flesh. I brushed my teeth as soon as you left. You give me glass for gifts. We lit incense sticks and listened to Gabrielle. We smoked together as well. JP and Vicky, TLFE. True love forever, IDST. Our love were boundless. It grew and grew and grew. And then on the day before high school, I dumped you.
And nothing feels better than this. Sweat sticks hairs to heads and lips to lips, and every molecule of you is incredible. I just can't fucking believe it. You're a miracle. Might be chemically induced, but it's still true. I just couldn't normally say it, man. I fucking love ya. And I can feel the bass in my belly all the way through. Just wanna take your top off and get on top of ya. Roll around in oceans of feathers, make this moment last forever. Wings are growing from shoulders like heathers. We are all gods, and this is our heaven.
I hope you enjoyed Poetry Mixtape, the Summer Solstice Evening Edition. If you did, tune in another 2 weeks, and I'll be doing an afternoon session where things are a bit less racy and a bit more chilled and sweet, but also interesting. See you soon. Poetry Mixtape, Poetry Mixtape, Poetry Mixtape, yeah. Poetry Mixtape, meow. Poetry Mixtape, yeah. Poetry Mixtape, yeah. Happy Sunday.
To donate, visit www.theoldcourts.com/donate. All donations mean the world to us, no matter how small. Donations will be used to help us continue our work in arts and culture, and also to offer support to artists and community groups in this extremely difficult time.